Mateo, welcome.
Good morning, supervisors, and good morning to the community. My name is Alan Kamara. I'm the Vice President of RMPA. After 40 years of RMPA representation of nurses in Santa Clara County, why is the county trying to undermine RMPA? Why is the county, through Dr. Jeff Smith and Lisa Domineski, why are you trying to undermine our nursing union? Our nursing union has been in existence for 40 years. We've been treated as lobbyists when we try to meet supervisors. The last time I checked, I am a nurse, advocate for nurses. I am not a lobbyist. When we ask to meet our elected officials, they send in chief of staff. We ask to meet our elected official. You're all elected to protect the very right that I have to talk to you. And yet, Lisa Domineski and Dr. Smith is working with CNA to undermine our nurses. Why? And that's the question that we have for you. Why? Thank you.
As you're probably aware, the county's hospitals are being raided by CNA. We're constantly being harassed by trained representatives who are not nurses. These are paid employees of CNA who will not take no for an answer. They're detaining our nurses. They're trying to come in and badge in for work, and they're trying to harass us when we leave work. They've been in break rooms, which are supposed to be isolated just for us. And this has been going on constantly and incessantly. It's tough to do our work if there's a CNA rep yell in our ear that we need to open up for an election. So we would like to get this changed. And I got 13 seconds left. Thank you.
Thank you.
So nurse managers from several floors have called to report and complain about the unwelcome presence of the CNA reps, but nothing has changed. The RNPA office has received hundreds of phone calls asking us to do something. Female nurses are being followed to their cars by male CNA reps at midnight. We're getting mixed messages. The PSOs were directed to accompany the nurses to their cars at night and to usher the CNA reps out of the hospital and the break rooms. Then Lisa Domineski wrote a letter responding to a CNA inquiry allowing them to come to public places if they have permission. PSO didn't know what to do with this, so they gave them their permission. CNA now tells us that Sue Kell has given her permission. So CNA sees everywhere as public and knows no boundaries. There's a petition signed by over 1,300 nurses asking the administration to keep them off our floors and out of our break rooms. We have had no response.
Harassment of the nurses has got to stop. Patient care and patient information is being compromised. Patient safety is at risk. The staff needs to have their breaks to de-stress, and we need not to be interrupted on the floors when we're trying to give patient care and protect patient information from HIPAA violations and potential lawsuits. Honorable supervisors, you must intervene. Right now, you have CNA organizers who are not nurses going floor to floor, harassing the nurses at the nurses' stations where they are charting with patient information and potentially violating HIPAA. Let me be clear, the county is facing a potential lawsuit. San Mateo County does not even allow CNA reps to come onto their floor to their own members. We need you to put something in writing that gives clear direction to these intruders that they may not interfere on our floors when we're charting and giving patient care. She didn't get a chance, and I won't either, but there was a person that texted me when they were at a nurse's station when she's trying to get help from a doctor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Board of Supervisors. Last month became my 20th year with the county. During these past years, I have never witnessed the level of hostility that I have in recent months. On our hospital campus, as a result of the county allowing CNA into our break rooms, parking lots, and patient care areas, despite the more than 1,300 signatures in support of a peaceful work environment. This tactic is an attempt by the county to weaken our union, distract from the real issues, and jeopardize patient safety. The focus should be on negotiations to stop the exodus of nurses. This is a disruption of patient care and subsequently affects the quality of care for our patients. How would the Board of Supervisors feel every few months you had an influx of new members that you have to train and get up to speed only to have them leave in a very short period of time? This would result in a disruption of your duties and your ability to effectively serve the residents of Santa Clara County. We need to retain the nurses we invest in by improving wages. Enough with the fake news and imaginary offers.
Thank you very much.
How much is a gallon of milk?
Thank you, Ms. Rizzo.
A gallon.
I'd like to say that the CNA, they have got to stop harassing the nurses on the floor.
So they've been bringing one aggressive person after another each day. Yesterday, I've met the most aggressive one so far. He approached me while I'm doing assignment at the nursing station. Other visitors could see that he was causing a scene, and it's upsetting for patients and visitors. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning. I am Daisy Sara, a registered nurse at Valley Medical. I work night shift. I want the county to stop the harassment of the CNAs in our workplace, in our lobby, and in our surroundings workplace. And then there's an instance that they are all over the place, you know. They're harassing us even though that we tell them that we are RNPA, we're not interested, but the CNAs are following us in the middle of the night and after our working night shift. So I want the county to stop the CNA coming to our campus and workplace because we are RNPA.
Thank
We
you very
support
much.
RNPA.
Melissa Truz.
Can't speak for anybody else, although I'm sure there's consensus. I just want to say I want to make sure our nurses, our NPA nurses, are not distracted from doing the job that they're there to do for our patients. So I would ask through the chair to our CEO that whatever steps we can take to stop them from being distracted mentally, physically from doing their jobs.
Folks, please. Please,
that-
please.
That's very, very important. Thank you.
All right. Request duly.
Good morning, supervisors and fellow residents of the county. My name is Anthony Walters, RNPA Association representative. Today I would like to highlight some urgent issues. Number one, we have requested to begin negotiations for a new memorandum of understanding, and we have not received a response. Number two, we have filed grievances on behalf of O'Connor and St. Louis nurses for discrepancies in salary placements that did not adequately account for their years of experience. These grievances should be resolved so that the county can retain these nurses with equal or better wages than they receive from Verity. Number three, we need full medical benefits for part-time nurses. Number four, April 15, we filed a grievance regarding cancellation of per diem nurses displaced by private contractors who are called traveler nurses. This grievance should be settled with compensation for lost wages in order to show these nurses that they are respected and valued by their employer. Lastly, I'm grateful to Supervisor Ellenberg and Supervisor Cortese for elevating the concerns of the nurses in our public discourse, and thank you, Supervisor Chavez, for focus on our correctional facilities. Thank you. Have a good